Okay, today me and Alex are at the reservoir in Jacksonville. This used to supply the town with water. Let me show you. So there's the reservoir. Here's one of the buildings, or the old remains of the buildings right here. You can see where the windows were and stuff. There's now trees growing in here and stuff. I haven't been here in years. If I walk into a spider, y'all will have to forgive me. I hate spiders. What are these steps? Ooh, this is interesting. Where does this go? Why is there... Is that light? What? I don't know. That's just a spider web. What's up here? This is like a trail. I've never been this way. Okay. There's a... Oh, and it just dropped down. Okay. We're not going to go this way. Actually, we might. There's a spider. Bruh. Dang it. Okay, turn around. I'm not going with that spider. I don't think there's any buildings up here anyway. Back down the treacherous stairs. Here's this water over here. I'm gonna go this way. There's that, and you can see there's a face over here that used to spit out water. Let me not fall in this lake or step in this. Those things hurt, I'll tell you that. The face is behind all this brush over here. There it is. That thing used to spit out water from like a spring. And you can see where a pipe was stuck in the side of its mouth to route water to the pump house, which is that way, which we'll have to walk to. But there is the face right there. There it is. Okay, let's go back to the pump house. So we're going all the way across this lake, or this reservoir, to over there. Like right there. Are you ready, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we're now about halfway in between. Let's keep going. I hope I don't step through a spider web. Ow. There, now we can start to see the wheel, or the pump house. That was actually struck by lightning one time, and the roof and floors burned. All the wood parts burned out of there. Oh my gosh, ow. That's a big tree. Did I just hear something in that water? I probably don't want to go see what that was. Ow, there's thorn things. Okay, oh, that's a lot of poison ivy. Leaves of 3, leave it be. Just kind of step around. You probably don't want to come this way. This is all poison ivy. You'll have to find... Oh, what is that? I just put my hand in that. That's a questionable substance. Okay, let me get under this. You go around.
I'm going that way.
You're gonna get in the poison ivy?
It'll be fine.
No, it won't. Oh. Ugh, nasty. Okay, here's the little. Here's the bridge right over here. The little columns. See, here's the bridge columns. The stream used to flow down here. See. And up under this concrete bridge and over here. Anyway, let's go see the pump house. That's poison ivy too. And this is English ivy. Okay, let's go to the old pump house, which was struck by lightning. Here's that pipe. Probably the same pipe that went to the side of that face over there. So this would have been like the lower level. Now to restore this, people always look at old buildings and they're like, oh, it's hopeless, it's a lost cause. All you really got to do is see those holes right there and how they match up with these holes on this side. So those would hold the joist. So if you went to Home Depot and bought some long boards, those look like 2x8s, maybe longer, or maybe more. Anyway, if you bought those and bought them the length of this whole room, put one there and put it in place there, then did that on this whole floor, you'd have all the joists. Then you would have to lay a subfloor. So that would be like diagonal boards like this. You do it long ways. You could use 5-inch 1x5s for that, like oak or something like that, maybe cedar. Then you would lay on top of that the flooring, the actual floor. You could use tongue and groove oak. You could lay it this way. So the subfloor would be like this way, and the regular floor would sit this way. Anyway, that's how you would redo that. And then you can see the flashing left over from the roof right there. Looks like there used to be a door here. But this looks like it had water running under it to kind of keep the building cool, because it looks like it was built before air conditioning. And it doesn't look like it had electricity. But this was the pump house. The water would come in there, rush down here, and go out down there. And if you go down this way, this used to have a roof over it. You can hear water flowing. So we'll come down this way. We'll go up where the water flowed in just a minute. I'm not stepping through that spider web. And this obviously would have to be repointed. It looks like in this room, a generator set in here. So maybe they did have electricity. There's a spider there, and I'm not looking forward to getting bit by that. You can see that little axle right there and that pipe dropping water. There used to be a water wheel right there, and it would spin this little thing, and you can see where something was bolted to the wall. I'm 99% sure that was a little generator to generate electricity in here. And it sat right here and was bolted there and set there. And that's how this building got power. This is what I'm thinking. We'll go out and see. Is that a black widow? Am I about to die?
That's a black widow.
Oh, I'm going to die. I'll let you go first.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Hang on, I have a piece of wood. Actually, no. Ah! Did you just walk through it? Bruh! Ugh, I hate spiders. What? I'm gonna make you walk. This is where the water wheel set. If I can get to it without falling into these treacherous waters. That's where the water wheel set. Notice it's absent now. And that's the shaft that it set on right there. Anyway. Yeah, so that would have spun the little, magnets that would have been inside of like a thing of field coils to generate electricity. And then there's that. That's where the water came out to go to town. You don't have to follow me that way if you don't want to. Look at all the old graffiti here. See, and then this is this right here. Look, this has a little key in it. So there used to be something here. This has been hollowed out. If you were going to rebuild this place and fix the concrete down here, if it were me, I would put like plywood over the top of all this concrete and just pour some new concrete over the top of that so that the old concrete is under the plywood and the new concrete is poured right on top of the plywood. Or, yeah. What are you doing? Don't fall. Oh, I almost fell. Okay, let's go. This looks very slippery and treacherous. Here I go. I'm climbing it again for the second time. This looks really slippery. Oh! I almost died. Oh, I almost died again. Okay, I made it. I'm telling you. So, the builders of this place, their names are etched right here. C.R. Kelly right there. It's kind of cut off. He paved the sidewalks at the Hotel Ritual here in Jacksonville. This is from 1915. It's when my Sears house was built that I live in. And this date that's etched right here, 6/12/16, is important, but it wasn't important till 2022. It has something to do with the hotel. If you know, you know. And C.R. Kelly paved the sidewalk for the hotel. And Freemasons owned all these buildings and built them. That's a synchronicity with that date. If you know, you know. Here is some spots where the floor needs to be fixed. Like I said, lay some plywood down here. Keep the water from coming in. Put new concrete over that and it would be fixed. And then you would have the joists going across here. Subfloor. If you can envision stuff in your head, you could envision it. It's really not a lengthy process. It's pretty straightforward. And you'd put the roof on top first, of course, you know. But yeah, and there's still flashing left over. There's the old fireplace. But if you can envision it in your head, it's really not that big of a project to take on. Okay, let's go up here. You're gonna have to scale this wall. Move, dragonfly. Here we go with one hand. Okay. I've scaled the wall. Okay, so this was something, and here are the floor tiles. Yes. There's lots of poison ivy. And then there was a sink over here at one point. Now to redo the windows, you could technically go and find some windows and put them in there. This wall is leaning, so it would have to be like leveled. You need those little star things and pull it towards that wall. There's the drain for the sink. But yeah, there it is. That's the old reservoir. You can see the burn marks on the window frames from when lightning struck. And it basically just burned everything. But yeah, that's it. And there is the reservoir. Yes.